Welcome back. Thanks for your company this morning. Peter Garrett is synonymous with Australian music and our political landscape. After 45 years with the Oils, the frontman is stepping back into the spotlight, this time as a solo artist. I had the absolute pleasure of sitting down with him during his big tour rehearsals to talk all about his brand new album, The True North. Peter Garrett, it is so lovely to be sitting here talking to you.
Oh, thank you, Brooke.
You know, you've been doing this for 45 years.
I can't believe that.
I don't want to make you feel, older than your years.
There's no escaping the numbers.
That's a long bloody time.
Yeah, it sure is, isn't it? But it's gone really quickly, and it doesn't feel like that. But yeah, the numbers don't lie.
And you must be just thrilled to be able to get back out there on the road and tour.
It's probably my second home, the stage, and the idea of playing songs to people and being in that sacred space. And I'm like a kid in a candy shop. I'm excited.
When you did the final tour with the guys, how did you feel?
I think it's almost difficult for us to think about how long it had been and how intense the experience had been. And we knew that it was time to come off the road full time. I mean, we love the band ourselves internally and what it could do, that we didn't want to see it become any less than that. So it was a mixture of mixed emotions, is the truth of it. But it all happened very quickly, and I guess we're just very grateful that we survived for that long.
Do you ever feel like that? Like, do you ever think, oh, this might be the last album that I write, or this might be the last tour that I do?
Personally, no, I probably don't. Weirdly, I seem to be more enthusiastic and more energetic than probably what I was 15 years ago. I don't quite know what's happened.
Well, whatever that is, you should bottle it, because I'll buy some.
Yeah, well, maybe the adrenaline tap didn't turn off when I came off from the last Oil show, which we played for nearly 4 hours. And it felt like I've never come off the high in a way.
Time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent now, to pay our share.
When you look back at the career you've had and the career you're having, did you ever think that things that you've written and the way that you perform them would have such an impact on the Australian psyche and culture?
The truthful answer is never. Never thought it would necessarily reach other people, and was never really certain about whether it would get into people's heads or their hearts. And in some ways we were a selfish band in as much as we did write for ourselves. And some of the stuff that we said over time people didn't agree with, Now over time, some of that has gone out there and it's reached people. And look, that's, obviously that's an incredible thing and you feel very privileged to have been a part of it. But it wasn't our raison d'etre. It was just a byproduct of what Midnight Oil was like. And that's what makes music wonderful in a way, because it's sector blind, it's sort of analysis blind in a way. It's politics blind sometimes, even though there's politics at the heart of it.
Living colour of the true north.
This is only your second solo album, which is hard to believe because you've been doing it for so long.
Well, I was in a big band with good songwriters and there was always plenty of material. I mean, when we had downtimes, I think, the boys would probably go and make records or work with other people and I'd charge off into activism or politics or whatever it might be. This time I was smart. I finally learned. Create a little bit of space for yourself and see what happens and see if songs come. And I was very surprised when they started to fall out of the sky. And then go and record them and then go and play them.
So tell me about the music on The True North. What's the vibe?
Well, I've had things that I wanted to go on with, and when the Oils finished, I had plenty of energy. Martin Rotzi from the band who plays guitar said, you can make a record. And sometimes you're in a drought, sometimes it's a barren field, sometimes the sunflowers are opening up and the stars are twinkling. And luckily it's one of those times.
Well, we're all really grateful that the stars are twinkling and that the sunflowers are opening up. And we'll get to see you on tour. Congratulations.
Thanks very much, Brooke.
Peter's album, The True North, is out now, and to catch him on tour, head to petergarrett.com.au for more info and tickets.
It's Peter Garrett Day here on the Today Show. Come on, people. Go on, get into it at home. Yes, it looks like an episode of The Walking Dead.
On the lane, maybe.
But we're alive. And we're back right after this break.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?